Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Bryant's Big Bass Adventures. Today I'm going to just be teaching you all something simple. How to spool line on a reel. I got my 13 Fishing Fate Black. I love this reel. The reel's put in some work on it for me this year. Probably caught at least 100 fish on it just this year alone, so let's get right into it. So I got my Berkeley Big Game 10 pound, just gonna throw it right on here. And guys, if y'all don't know what pound test line to put on your spinning reels, 8 pound is always like a great one. But if you have a bigger reel, I want to say this is size 3000, so I love throwing 10 pound on here because you can get away with it because the reel's big enough. But 8 pound is like a all around really good. Works very well. Obviously if you got bigger fish, you want to throw braid, but just for y'all beginners out here, all you need is some mono out there. This is 1,000 yards for $10, so quite a bit of line. So how I started off, I tie overhand knot here, and then I tie this one knot. I don't know the name of it. It's a knot I learned from a guy who used to fish over there in Great Britain for big carp. But to do is just loop your line like that, and you go under your main line in between the loop. You just do that 6 times. And then you drop your reel, of course, but let me put this right back on here. And you cinch it down onto the reel. Just like that, baby. I should have wetted it first, but and once you get it cinched down onto your reel, just make sure it's all the way tight. Oh, let me grab my scissors. Got them right over here. Grab your scissors. You just want to cut this tag end off as close as you can get to the thing, to the spool. And you just want to, from here, I should have did this first, but you can take it off. You can do it off like I did, but when you're spooling it, I prefer to have it on a reel. And I do prefer to put it on a loop, but just for video purposes, I was leaving it down. And you just, if you're not gonna put it through a loop, you just hold it up here with your fingers and you pinch the line. You just start reeling. See, this reel takes all kinds of line. I'm gonna be here for another minute, just spooling her up. It gets like, I think it's like 150 yards of 10 pound line. I'll check right here. 10, it gets 170. This reel, I can throw a fluke on this reel like insanely far. That's my favorite. What I throw on it. It's a 7-1 medium fast action. This rod, I love to throw Senkos and flukes on it. Anything weightless Texas rig. And once you get, it'll either be on the bottom or the top. For this reel, it's actually on the top. Once you get all the way out to the bottom of that lip, that's when you stop reeling. I got a tiny bit more I can get on here. I'm at that lip now. You just should have cut it with the scissors, but then you take this and you want to take your drag off. I'm gonna show y'all something to help with backlashes. You're just gonna want to keep lefty loosey, righty tighty. So you're gonna turn it to your left until you can get this drag spool off. Mine's close to coming off. Just want to keep going. Okay, it should slide off. Yep, just like that. And you should have a little spot on your reel to put your line in. So you just want to come here. And it can be a little bit tricky sometimes. These companies don't make it easy. And when actually, what I'm gonna do, don't spend 10 minutes trying to get it in there. So I'm just gonna put my line through there, like that. Frick. It's gonna be difficult today, don't you? There we go. Dude, cooperate with me. There we go. You just put your line through there and just make a little overhand knot. And then we're actually gonna go set this reel in some warm water. This is actually gonna help you with your backlashes. I already got my water. Oh, at least I thought I already had my water. Just wanna get your water rolling. Make sure you put it in warm water. It works with cold water, but I guess the warm water helps the line expand, and then it like helps it helps it do something. I'm not no scientist. So you just want to get your water. You want to make sure it's basically hot water, way above warm. You just want to set your reel in there, just like that. And let the water fill up till it gets above the reel, and you'll be good to go. And once it's done sitting in here, you'll take it out. You just go put it back on your reel, slide it on there, tighten that drag back down. Make sure you set your drag out before you go back out. Just let that sit there for 20 to 30 minutes. And then come back and check on it, and then I promise you, you'll get way less backlashes like that on a spinning reel. See you guys.